We are zoomed all the way in.
Yeah, let's
now we're zoomed all the way out.
Point that directly at the ground or something. That's a bright light.
Enjoying that, Brandon?
Yeah.
Both of you?
Yeah, that light is very bright. And
well, your mind's quiet. You can handle it.
Well, no, I'm not thinking about how much is my handling as much as how much attention that bright light will attract. Fortunately, we have a very clear sky and a very bright moon, so I can already tell from looking out into the field.
What's it called?
That we're gonna have some really good vision.
You mean this?
No.
Okay. So, second time we're up here. I almost died, but I'm okay. Okay, just to make sure that we don't get lost, does everybody have your glow sticks?
Mm-hmm.
You got it around your neck?
Got in my pocket.
I lost mine.
Seriously? Alright, everybody crack it.
I gotta tie mine up again.
Although, in the event that we find ourselves coming across other parties, whether they be supernatural or otherwise,
Poor people.
we will.
They want to rob us.
That's why we have
We will go dark.
the Peacemaker. The giant flashlight self-defense bed.
The Peacemaker.
Also, double night vision goggles.
Now, but we only need those for a little bit. That's pretty well lit over here. It'll be once we're up a lot farther. Is when we'll probably find ourselves wanting it the most. You all see that up there?
See what?
Look at light, but the moon's right there. Looks like the moon now. Right there.
Yeah, I got it on camera. That's weird. I think it might be something reflecting, like a sign or something. I'm not sure.
Yeah, that's a weird reflection. Looks like a light source.
The light source of a...
Yeah, it's like the top part of like one of the
Fancy.
schools.
Okay, everyone.
Well, let's investigate. We know the road that ultimately leads to our destination, the hidden entrance. Well, I mean, I'm sorry. Mark and I do. And I guess I wasn't saying that as in, hey, let's split up, but more of like we do know that going that way will ultimately still take us to where we want to go to check out the site of a mausoleum that's giving off some funky vibes. One without a name, and a mysterious red object, perhaps flowers, resting on top of a sarcophagus, and also another mysterious mausoleum grave right next to it, with the name Wilson engraved at the top. The surname of the director and cameraman, Mark Wilson. Now we were drawn to it when we came by here about a month and a half ago. Walked straight there, and had some very interesting. It's like almost electricity in the air, and like a falling feeling in the pit of the stomach, standing outside, that we didn't pick up quite as much anywhere else walking around there. Although today, the 13th, 12th, I believe. Sorry, we're at near full moon. There's one more day until the full moon, but I think that there's oftentimes leeway as far as giving very, very good lighting, and also with the moon being in its position relative to the sun tonight, we're going to have a lot of different electromagnetic waves going on. Water in the air is getting pulled up. Very dry night. Now, maybe we'll see some spirits. And at the very least, I think it'll be eventful nonetheless.
Are you able to turn that down?
a fart. Mary Gillette. Seems like she's kind of the odd one out of that one. Whoa, born 1852, died 1952. She was over 100 years old.
Holy
Just
crap.
Just a few months over 100.
Yeah. Oh, whoa, look at this one. 98 years.
They were all living during the time that the country was just getting into industrialization.
But also look at the size of this tombstone. They were stupid rich.
Yeah.
Is there anyone here who would like to communicate? Is there anyone here that has anything to say? Please say it in the listen. Let's see your face. Don't do this.
What's that on the door? What's that on the door?
There are flowers. This is a huge cemetery. All the way up the hill.
Stop shining your light. I think I saw something. It's gonna make it disappear if you shine it on the wrist.
That is not how ghosts work.
Yeah, it is.
No, it is not.
Do you know how ghosts work?
Do you know a case of shining a light on a ghost makes it go away?
No.
It's not the boogeyman.
Hey, you guys watch Ghostbusters? Ghostbusters 2?
Yeah.
Put that negative energy away. I'm being called.
Now you're equating these nice people to the boogeyman.
I never said
I
that.
didn't say all the people here, but not everyone who died was good.
Well, yeah, but I mean, if we tell them to their face that they're not good, they're pretty much going to kick us in the nuts.
I never said anything like that, though.
I don't want to get kicked in the nuts by a ghost.
I said that they might disappear if you shine a light on them.
I don't think they'll care either way, but they do care about the wavelength of the electromagnetic fields your mind is generating. They're profoundly negative.
This one was bricked off.
This side was also blocked off as well.
People who owned it probably just knocked down the middle wall and just made it one big mausoleum.
That makes sense.
Oh, that is a very small door.
That is a very large space inside. There's a lot going on in there.
People in the 1900s and like the early.
Now, by a lot of stuff,
But this is also sealed too.
People back then were maybe.
now by a lot of stuff, you mean what?
Why don't you go look?
Do I really want to go look? That's the real question. Ah, crap.
You know what's black here? Yeah. Oh, that's
I asked for this. I guess I did. I don't know.
I thought it was just kind of black.
Wow. Let's open my head for a second. See if I can get a good view through there. Dang it. That's better. That's a lot of names. What's that? Open space. Oh, that's... Oh, no, 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 no. That's not good. That's not good. There's nothing. It's just boarded up. That used to be up there. What the heck knocked that down? What even?
Yeah, have you ever seen Back to the Future?
Yeah.
That's the cannon right there.
Oh, yep, that's right, that's right.
Here's one.
Here we are, back in the same spot again.
What are you looking for?
Something blue. Something that's been missing over and over and over. The only reason I can explain it is keep coming back to this spot. You. Mertens. Spikes. I'm gonna keep people away. A monument to myself. An anchor. Viewed themselves as the only one keeping their family anchored down. All these small graves, all on the side, shorter than the average tombstone, but still thick to support the weight of the cost of what would go into making a quality one. grave dug too deep. It's sinking. Worn. Sharp spikes. Warn, do not enter. You are not welcome here. A gate that opens outwards, telling you that I'm free to leave, but you are not free to enter.
Yeah, let's just go right inside the gate of death with the guy that obviously doesn't want to be bothered.
Someone with this type of ego wants you, wants this attention. Why are you calling us here? What do you want to be known? Writing. Der Amos. Medfenis? Medici's? What'd you say?
I really just think I just saw something new. Yeah. Well, it's just a plane away. It's really far away.
So worn in the middle. Big. Yeah, well, I want to get a photo of this. See if maybe I can like figure out what it is in better light. I can't tell. Whoa! But this side, completely clean. Annie M.F. Mertens, mother of Frederick Mertens, born in Hamburg, Germany, July 11th, 1798, died June 8th, 1876. Now, how about that right there? Talking about like how only in today's day and age like people are living into their 70s and 80s and 90s, over 100, but for some reason we can't figure out why our decline happens after the age of 70. Back in the 1700s, people were living to their 80s and 90s. We have found so many graves here of people living into their 80s and 90s. Yeah, I think there's a lot that we don't know about our past. And this entire side is completely sunken to the point that the foundation is completely exposed. And all these graves are worn beyond recognition. This one looks like it was just melted. Look at this. Looks like it was just melted. We're out in Cumberland, Maryland, the mountains, and the insignia is an anchor. All of the plumes have the anchor on it. What does that mean?
Probably Navy.
Yeah? I mean, but all of them? And there's six other graves. And
Man, this was a retirement community.
this one's a woman's grave. It always has a woman engraved on it. We're talking about the 1700s. She wouldn't have been allowed to have something later related like that. She wouldn't have been able to even join it. Something.
What?
That makes it, believe it or not, it kind of makes it harder to see at night when you do that.
Well, but Look at this though. That black stuff there. Hey, you remember that black stuff we found on the other trees last time? It's growing here on the base. And there's dead slugs.
I don't think that's dead.
What, you think it's just really slow?
What's that shiny thing there? There's a lot of sparkling. It looks like gold.
Yeah, I don't know. I think it's from its slime, maybe. There's a lot of it on this tree. That's the type of stuff that I was hoping your ultraviolet would light up.
Gold will probably shine a little bit brighter, maybe. Possibly.
Oh yeah, we were finding that black stuff that's down here, right on here. We were finding it on a lot of other trees and like other random surfaces, and it didn't seem like it was like just like a normal part of it.
That's slug too.
And I'll put a stronger light on it.
Yeah, it is.
Oh, thanks.
Yeah, I can't.
Rest of the thing. You break those apart very easily.
And then go around jangling them.
What's up on my car?
So like, he asked you to return the slab in this graveyard here.
That's how I react.
What's a slab? Like, if you could show me a picture and describe it to me, I'll help you find it. And then he's just like, I can't touch things. I'm like, oh, thank God, all right, I'm leaving. I can't touch things.
Nah, 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 nah.
Cumberland Historic Cemetery Organization planted this Liberty tree on July 4th, 2019, the living symbol of the American Revolution. Oh, God, I'm bored already. What the heck?
What
Wow, this person was really not liked, or a tree fell on it. But like, one of the branches could do it. Yeah.
Yeah, but it's got rebar, and the rebar was just ripped straight out. There's not even any kind of like.
I mean, if it was like rusty, because it looks like it just snapped, you know?
Oh, yep. Yeah, it does seem like that.
Damn, can you imagine? Like, I bet you there's like the corpse of like a squirrel underneath it, or like a skunk or something. It just got like splattered.
Oh.
Oh. Boy, I feel bad for the. I see, like, you know, at some point that's gonna be like our tombstone. Like, they're gonna be just like a knocked over like piece of rock.
Ain't gonna be mine.
Like, I mean, it's gonna be all of these at some point in the undetermined future.
Right.
Like 10,000 years from now, none of this is gonna like be like this. It's either gonna be still here and everything's gonna be messed up, or just because of nature, like, or like it's gonna, you know, like be paved over for like more graves, like, or
Or a mini mall.
or a mini mall, or a recycling plant, or a forest. Like, honestly, like bodies like have so much nutrients.
I'd kind of be okay with being haunting a mini mall.
I don't know, I'd like to be in a haunted forest. Be like in like a Japan's forest. Like, I actually started drafting that part into my will, that like that I could have my body taken to the forest outside of Tokyo, where people go to commit suicide, and just like bury me out there so I could hang out with those guys. And then we could just go and like fuck with people who want to commit suicide, and like trick them into like not committing suicide. Like, by like scaring them so bad, making them think that if they die, it's like rape them or dishonor them or something. Charles Edmund Willison, really? 1952, 1920, 1924, 1925, 1935. Damn, they all just kind of kept it right in like, damn. Yeah, that kind of makes you concerned though. Like, there's like, I mean, I got 3 siblings. Like, I mean, it's like if one of them dies, something like that, like, means I'm way more likely to die than that. I'm older.
Yeah, I'd rather be cremated.
Yeah, I remember you saying that.
I'm always paranoid that I'm gonna get buried alive by accident. Buried alive by accident?
So you'd rather be burned alive?
Yeah.
Wow, that would be terrible.
Well, yeah, but at least I know that I'm actually gonna be done.
Yeah, but you'd be done either way.
Yeah, but I'd rather burn and still be able to breathe than be stuck underground and be just like claustrophobic.
But until someone saves you, and then you're like, oh God, I'm so glad that I wasn't burned alive.
We don't have the bells anymore. It ain't gonna happen.
Hey. If someone buries you alive, I will be out there with a shovel digging up every hole I find until you're out of that hole.
Yeah, but how are you gonna know that I've been buried alive? There's no way to actually tell you that I've been buried alive.
I do not trust 5G.
Fuck, if it rains, then you won't be able to use your phone at all.
Yeah, I know. It sucks. Dangerous.
They should have worked on that kind of that technology a little bit better.
I mean, they've been working on it for a while. They just realized that, it's kind of like fossil fuel. Like, they realized a while back that, it's destructive, but they've already invested a ton of money into it, and people are still willing to buy it. So they're like, well, I'm not going to lose all this money just because it might hurt people in the near term. I mean, who am I to tell them what they do with their bodies? Basically, people who sell this type of shit, like 5G networks and all these they're basically like crack dealers. They're like, hey, man, they're buying it. I'm not making them buy it. You know? Very interesting. The Carpenter's grave. I think it's Jesus.
I was psyched about Buchanan's grave.
Yeah, right.
McFly! Okay.
That was funny.
Thoughts?
All right.
Thoughts?
Similar funny feeling, with the mausoleum, that Carpenter grave, as well as all those sealed off graves right above it, and that one, you got a good shot into the only one that you could actually see into, and it looked like it led to a larger place for sure.
Dude, I got to look around inside there.
Yeah.
There was a slab or something that fell off the top of there and had tunnel blinded.
What?
Uh-huh.
So, yeah, there's something going on with that. Wow.
Now, granted, it might have just been another area for another coffin to go and everything, but it looked like it went.
Also, I think that space we went into, I think something about that whole hill, that I guess that it has its namesake for, Rose Hill. That hill, there's something under that hill. It's that where does that tunnel go?
Yeah.
Which way did it go? Did it go towards the right? Did it go straight back?
Straight back.
Straight back, which went straight to the heart of that hill. But I was picking up some just crazy vibes off of that, and honestly, where it was, we were directly in the path of that Gerhardt or whatever, Gertner or grave, and where all those graves were sunken down.
Next time we go back there.
Yeah, see about opening that door.
Maybe.
There's gotta be a way in because there are plaques in there. It's gotta be a way